Every day, millions of people flock to Reddit, the sprawling digital front page of the internet. It's a place for news, memes, advice, and connection. It's anonymous, it's immediate, and sometimes it's a terrifying window into desperation, delusion, and true crime. But what if the scariest stories weren't stories at all? What if a plea for help, a descent into madness, or a mother's final post were staring back at you from a thread next to cat videos and political debates? Tonight, we delve into the digital abyss. We'll follow the trails left by the chilling Reddit accounts, users whose posts became breadcrumbs to exploitation, tragedy, and near death. We will apply the ultimate true crime formula, the who, what, why, and how of digital collapse, seeking to deliver closure where only chaos was left behind. Our first story begins on March 6, 2017, when a user noticed a strange, repeating comment being spammed across some of Reddit's most popular subreddits, from r/pics to r/gaming. The author, an account named Fujitagen001, was leaving the exact same grammatically broken message 44 times over 4 days. The message was sparse yet alarming. I face too serious problem of human rights at Fujitagen, Thailand. Please help me. A simple search confirmed the name. Fujitagen is a real Japanese-owned factory located in Thailand. This wasn't random noise. This was a directed, desperate distress signal. The immediate obstacle in understanding this message was its language and context. Was this a sick troll? A competitor trying to smear a company? Or was it exactly what it seemed? A cry for help from a worker trapped in exploitative conditions? The truth is, this scenario is frighteningly plausible. Thailand, specifically its industrial and fishing sectors, has been plagued by modern-day slavery and human trafficking, affecting over 400,000 people. Meanwhile, Japan is known for its black companies, places where employees are driven to the brink by mandatory unpaid overtime and intense psychological pressure. It's a perfect storm. A Japanese employee trapped in a harsh Thai factory environment with no proficiency in English, turning to the internet as a last resort. The way the account posted seemed to support the human error theory. They were spamming top subreddits because they didn't know how Reddit worked. They never responded to messages, perhaps due to a language barrier, or perhaps because their access to the internet was limited or monitored. Power harassment is a specific Japanese term for severe workplace bullying by a superior. This single variation offered the most likely explanation. The poster was an employee suffering intense workplace abuse. Why? And unable to express the nuance of the term, turned to Google Translate. How? The translation software likely rendered the situation into the more extreme term, serious problem of human rights. Though organizations like Amnesty International were notified, the factory remained operational. Fujitagen001 stopped posting after 4 days, leaving us with a haunting digital artifact. A simple cry for help that remains an unsolved mystery of digital desperation. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved, but here we dig them up. Our final account presents a pure digital enigma. Was this a terrifying, genuine descent into mental illness, or one of the most elaborate hoaxes the internet has ever seen? In August 2015, the user is there life after Lyme began posting in the Lyme disease subreddit. She described a hopeless situation. She was a single working mother struggling to afford ineffective herbal treatments prescribed by a non-traditional doctor. She was battling severe depression, memory loss, and even feared she was seeing symptoms of congenital Lyme disease in her 5-year-old daughter. The investigation into her posts revealed crucial inconsistencies. She admitted her main Lyme tests were negative. Her symptoms did not align with common Lyme disease, yet her mental state deteriorated rapidly. She recounted a psychotic episode in a grocery store where voices screamed at her to buy specific things or face harm. She promised to seek professional help and vanished, but returned in 2016 significantly worse. Her posts became rambling, linking her illness to vast conspiracy theories from Reddit subreddits to the notorious Pizzagate conspiracy. By 2018, her writing was almost completely unreadable. The sheer incoherence of her English posts became the central mystery. If she was so mentally incapacitated, how was she able to operate a computer to post? Skeptics noticed that when she began writing fragments in other languages, those parts were often grammatically flawless, while the English remained a confusing mess. This suggested manipulation. However, the final chapter offered a brief, disturbing form of closure. In February 2019, someone claiming to be her sister logged into the account and stated that the user had been hospitalized after an incident. If it was a hoax, the sister character was a clever final exit. If the story was real, it remains one of the most haunting digital archives of a mind unraveling, a tragic tale of misdiagnosis, delusion, and the power of a mental spiral in the age of the internet. So, as we close the door on these chilling stories, remember that some of the deepest horrors don't live in fiction. They walk among us, or they happen just beyond the reach of our everyday lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark corners of the real world. We'll be here, digging up more mysteries that were never meant to be solved. Until next time, stay vigilant and don't look away.